I just want to share a brief word with everyone. As you come on, you share. I'm going to speak for about 15 to 20 minutes. That's all. I just want to share this word with everyone in the whole world. Some way the ama will be a when you become a star, so be a star doesn't mean say we are exemption from death. Okay? Doesn't mean you are exempting from death. No. Whether you are a star, whether you are a singer, whether you are a footballer, whether you are a whatever you are star for, you are never exempting from death. Okay? Death is there for every human being on this earth here. And you can never escape. It's something no one can escape. You can escape not to serve God, fine. You can escape not to go to church. You can escape not to love the things of God, fine. You can escape in every area of your life, but out of death, you can never escape. I want everyone to note this. Okay? No one can escape. So if you become a star, that doesn't give you a ticket to misbehave, to do whatever you like. With the moment you become a star, you see, leadership. Today, our topic was Genesis chapter 1. We were learning about our stars and how God positioned us on this earth. You see, you should know who you are on this land and what was your purpose to be here. God created you to be on this earth here for a purpose. And so if you want to know your purpose, you got to go to Genesis chapter 1 and calculate from the days, the first day, second day to the seventh day, what happened. So whichever day you fall into, if you are Monday, you should know the activities of Monday, the behavior of Monday born. Okay? That is your destiny. Your destiny appears there. It shows there. It tells you who you are and what the purpose of you to be on this earth here. So I want each and everyone to know, say, when you become a star, it doesn't mean say you won't die. No. Whenever a star dies, everybody is broken. Why? But have we been teaching them how to know Christ and how to give their life? A star will hear every announcement of giving life to Christ, but they will just steal their ear. They don't even want to listen. Okay? Stars are dying, but why? I want you to know that when you become a star, for people to know you, for your deals to become openly, for people to love you, or to have money, doesn't mean that you are walking in God's way. Okay? But God gives you opportunity and the chance. You have become a star. You fight for it. And therefore, whenever you fight to be a star, you got to work out your salvation with fear and trembling. Salvation is something which is very, very, very important. But stars are ignore salvation. Stars, they are the people who hate salvation. They don't even want to hear the name salvation. You're even scared to go to them and talk about salvation to them. So pastors even don't have time to go near them to share salvation with them. But I tell you, Kofi B is dead. Brian is dead. I heard that Brian was a Christian. He even went to a church before he went and died. That's fine. Going to church is not the issue. But the behavior which the Bible talks about, if Bible speaks for me to change my behavior and walk in the ways of God, the same thing applies to a star. Doesn't matter which level you are be. Okay? And so, brothers and sisters, what I want each and everyone to know, me person will be who on this earth here is your starship does not give you a ticket to become an arrogant, to become somebody you don't want to hear, to become to overrule the things of God. You must understand that you being a star is just an opportunity God has given to you. I can't believe to see stars smoking marijuana, smoking cocaine, womanizer. They are doing all sort of things, occultism and all dirty games. Dirty games. are something which, follow these people. Dirty games. Everything God does not want is what stars do. So stars don't grow. Okay? Stars don't grow. Especially the young ones who are coming. They have the gift, but it's amount to nothing. And so when they die, it hurts us, but we can say nothing. If you become a star, doesn't mean that you have to be smoking all this nonsense things. No. I'm speaking to every star. Not only in Africa, but everywhere in overseas. If you are a star, you got to know how to compose your life. You got to know how to walk with Christ. You got to understand that you didn't come to this earth here by yourself. It's somebody who created you. And that person who created you, you must serve that person. When people are serving you as a star, you also must serve the Lord. Okay? You must love God. You also must give your life to Christ. It's very, very important. Every star who denies Jesus Christ will die untimely death, because we are denying Jesus Christ, the hope of our glory, your security, your protector, your deliverer. The securities, you hire them to protect you. They can do nothing for you. I just want you to know. Okay? Kobe Bryant might probably have a security, but his own jet killed him. His own private jet killed him. His own helicopter killed him. So if Kobe Bryant was in the helicopter with all his stars, his securities, none of them will be able to save him, except only God. Okay? Except only God. And what I want you to know is, as for God, He wants all His children to come to Him. So whether you are truthful, whether you are faithful, whether you don't want to be faithful, God doesn't care about anything, because death is something which is automatically there. We should know that. We should know that. Okay? Proverbs 28 verse 9 speaks about death. He said, and it is appointed for man to die once, and after death there is judgment. If you don't know Christ, you will die twice. But if you know Christ, you die once. Okay? There is an appointment for each and everyone on this earth here. After death, there is a judgment. That is why if you become a star, doesn't give you a ticket, it doesn't erase your name from judgment. No. A star, your name will never erase from judgment. And so when you become a star, it's there that you need to look for Christ. Don't go and join occult. Don't go and join unnecessary things. Don't go and lead an unfruitful life, sir. But lead a fearful lifestyle. When the Lord gives you opportunity to become somebody, a star, means you have found favor in the sight of God. So you also must prove yourself to the Lord. You also must prove yourself to the Lord. Okay? I want each and everyone to know that. We must prove our faithfulness to the Lord. You are a star, you have money, you are now a millionaire. Somebody was telling me, oh, Kobe was a millionaire, and so what? If all his millionaire, if he doesn't know Christ, he will go to hell. The same thing Kofi B, Ebony, and all etc. and all those things. If you don't know the Lord, you go to spiritual remind. Okay? And go to hell. And so we pray that all these things which has been happening, the stars will learn something good out from it, and be careful of their life. So I'm speaking as a mother who loves my children. I want you to know that when you become a star, you are not different from any man. No. It's money that you have got, but you can't buy human being. Okay? You can't buy human being. And you can't change the law of God. You can't change anything of God when you become star. And so, I want each and everyone to know that. To become a star It's not anything which is just a surprise. No. Man was born to be uplifted, okay? Read Genesis chapter 1 to Genesis chapter 2, first to about 10. Read there, Genesis chapter 1, the whole passage, read it. Man was born to be uplifted. The day you were born, God uplifted you. He blessed you already to become whom you become as a star. And so when you become a star, it's left with you to change your behavior and your lifestyle. I can't believe when people become a star, they become alcoholic, they become fornicators, they begin to lead unkind life. They began to live unfruitful life. They began to lead any life anyhow. Somebody say, patapa. Somebody say this. Somebody say, what are all this nonsense? What are all this, brothers and sisters? You should know why God created you and your purpose on this earth. You should know your purpose on this earth. What is your purpose? What is your purpose? What is your purpose on this earth? Man must know his purpose living on this earth. And so when the Lord gives you an opportunity to become a star, you don't fool around. I went to Ghana, and when I'm talking to people and I meet some people, they say, this is a star. He's a singer or she's a singer. She's that. The men and all the women. The ladies are leaving their husband to go and do nonsense things. The men are also leaving their wives doing nonsense things. They don't respect even the position of star. If Akufo-Addo is her president, if Akufo-Addo miss life, will everybody be happy for him to become our president? Why is it that when we become stars, we don't want to discipline ourselves? You don't want your president to mess up. Fine. Why is it that you become a star and you don't want to discipline your life? Why? Why you become a star and you don't want to discipline your life? You want your president to lead a good life. You want it. I can't believe there's a guy